if we needed any more evidence, I mean, just one more reminder of how unserious and untruthful, I mean, really just how completely insane the media has become, this is what they've become. This is why no one who can still form their own original thought takes them seriously at all.
Tam, for all his calls for President Biden to undergo some kind of cognitive test, it's clear to say Mr. Trump's remarks are not at all coherent in these rallies.
Mr. Trump's remarks have never been super coherent in his rallies. I'm not sure that I can weigh in on how much they have veered in the last couple of months, but this split screen has always been there, will always be there. They are different people. It was an implicit split screen with Trump. It was an effort by Biden and his team to draw a contrast with his opponent without saying his name.
Trump is literally crazy on stage, and I say it not in a good way. Not well, not fit, not mentally capable of holding together a sentence when his prompter goes down. And yet Biden is constantly covered for being old.
This is what they're telling you, man. And this is what they expect you to believe, as they tell you that the very, very same doctor that you've never heard of, never heard from, says that he took a look, just one look at the oldest president in history, and he decided that there is no need for a cognitive exam. They'll tell you Trump is crazy, Trump is old, he's dangerous, he's incoherent, and they expect you to believe that Trump just cannot compete with Amtrak Joe, the poorest man in Congress.
De nos têtes, les énormes obus de nos navires de guerre. Certains
I mean, the same people that tell you that Donald Trump is a crazy person who cannot be trusted, they ignore every single bit of this, man. They used to try to make excuses for all this stuff. They used to try to explain it away, explain why he's falling asleep in front of the world's media or whatever, why he's wandering off, during photo ops with world leaders. Now they don't explain it. They don't try to make excuses. They just completely ignore it. And they've all fallen for his act.
If it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway. American, whether they voted for me or not.
Well, and the ones that didn't vote for your bills but run on them.
That's right.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate
it's great to have you.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. It's a very exciting day around here.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Of the estuary of the Delaware River and the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake. And so the whole point of this is that we can do a lot to deal with endangered species. And one of the things I would like to raise is that we have to deal with this on an international basis as well. Because right now, for example,
I mean, it's undeniable stuff, man. And it's real easy to make fun of it. It's easy to see some humor in it all, because if you don't see humor, you're going to drive yourself nuts. But it's really not at all funny, man. I mean, the guy is weak. The guy is literally being elder abused, and the media is completely complicit, man. If you look at every single argument that they make about Trump, every single one of they're all what ifs, what if, they make crazy statements, what if he doesn't leave office? What if he jails Rachel Maddow? What if he uses the justice system the same way his opponents have? It's all what if fear mongering, while they completely ignore the arguments about Joe Biden. They are what is arguments. I mean, Joe Biden is a danger. I mean, the what if game is worthless. We have the experience. We've all lived through 4 years of Trump, and we've all lived through 4 years too many almost of Joe Biden. I mean, we don't have to wonder what if. We can see what is, and we have the side by side.
Flashback.
Become totally dependent on Russian energy if it does not immediately change course.
Soon after.
That's
a joke. I cannot believe this is happening.
I think the last one will always be my favorite. Trump warned Germany about reliance on Russian Gazprom, about Russian energy, right? When he was trying to spike the Nord Stream project that Joe Biden allowed, and which, that's the same project that immediately started the ball rolling on the Russian invasion. Anyway, Germany laughed at him. And still, to this day, the media will tell you that Donald Trump was laughed at the UN, but not Joe Biden. They'll tell you Joe Biden, he's the adult in the room. The UN loves him. 50 years of foreign policy, expert experience or whatever, and all around good guy. Well, I'll tell you this, regardless of what they'll tell you, Germany is not laughing anymore. Every single bit of that came true, and then a whole lot more. Germany is not laughing, but the rest of the world is. They are absolutely laughing at the U.S. right now. And if we do not reverse course, if we do not find a way to win and fix it, the rest of the world, they're going to be not just laughing at us, they're going to be taking full advantage of us and our tired old leadership. But that's just my take, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.